Hey Ricky, how's it going?
Great.
Great.
So today we're kind of starting our journey of fabricating and get better at it.
Yeah, so
there's a lot of projects we want to do, and trying to get somebody to fabricate for you is almost non-existent.
it's pretty hard to do. So we've got my dad's old welder, and Ricky and I worked on this, and we repaired it a couple years ago, and we fired it up for the first time. And it's a good stick welder, and turns out our stick welding skills are...
For the fact that I'm terrible at it, it didn't go well, but I think with more time and skill,
Yeah.
It will be sufficient for what we got to do.
But we gotta do some welding on the car, and before we can stick the engine in. The engine's complete, ready to go. So we bought a MIG welder.
Yes.
All right.
From Eastwood, it's Eastwood MIG 180.
Yep.
It's a 120 and 240 volt welder, so going to big events or whatever, we could take it on the road with us.
Run it off the generator on the RV. Yep.
Yep. So yeah, let's get it open.
Open it up. And luckily, I know an electrician who can put my 240 outlet in. So we'll show you that as well. Instructions? What are those for?
Here is the all right, and then here, okay, so
That's
here's for the 120.
Here, your adapter.
And then I think attached already. These are the gas valves, because we're not going to be running flux core, or at least maybe not in the shop. On the road, that'd probably be a better thing, so we don't have to haul around a bottle.
Don't get a bottle yet. Luckily, they got it in town. Certainly, we're not the experts, but if you want to watch us struggle and learn how to weld and fabricate,
And
you've come to the right place.
I guess we'll see in a second, but I guess with this machine, the gun has two different settings you can do. I think it's like 2-click and 1-click or something like that, where once you hit it, it goes, and when you let off, it stops. Or you switch the settings on the welder, and as soon as you hit the button and let go, it keeps welding for really long passes that you got to make. And then when you hit it again, it stops.
Like a spot weld?
Yeah, and I think also...
The first one?
Yeah, and I think also there is like I think a tack setting, so as soon as you hit the trigger, it goes just long enough for when you got to tack stuff.
Okay.
So it's great for fabbing sheet metal and stuff like that.
I'll set that on the floor and pick it up, or? Looks like we got the right outlet at least.
Yeah. That was like a $20 outlet.
Yeah,
and then we gotta run
650R.
Run the power to it.
Oh, nice.
Luckily, the cord's already attached. So yeah, in the back, get our gas hookup, simple on off. Look at the cord's already attached, and that's why they have the adapter for the 120. Just plug into that. And then the settings, yep, the tack setting. Oh, I guess it's 4 and 2. 2 is the click it whenever you want it to go, and then you can switch it for aluminum. Pretty nice dials for your wire speed, your amperage, and all your ports up here.
All right, what's in the box?
I believe that's probably accessories. Ground cable.
Okay.
Looks like gas line.
Good.
That's probably a spool of wire.
Okay, we'll wait till we get the gas.
And then...
Looks like a mask.
Oh, yeah. One of those, you hold it here as you turn the
Okay,
weld.
well, that'll be good for the helper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You. No, hopefully you can learn on this. And...
I'm gonna learn. I've never welded, so this will be fun.
I mean, oh, that goes right on there.
That's the handle. All right.
With a simple brush and the little hammer on it.
Okay. Luckily, we've got a decent mask and some tools.
Okay, so looks like we got a few. I guess I don't know what you call these.
The tips.
These tips, they go on the gun where the wire feeds
Wire
out.
size, yeah.
Probably, yep. For 300s and 3500s.
It's all pretty standard
And
consumables for
little
this thing.
tool for
Yep. Tip
doing
wrench.
that. I think this is probably the dark screen for the helmet. And then it's probably just another piece for the helmet. Yeah, looks like we got everything we need. So we got a regulator here, so whenever we get the bottle, hook it up. Got to learn how to set this up proper for whatever we need to do.
We'll probably have to read the directions.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay, that's it. So next step is let's get the outlet mounted.
Yep, we got because it's 240, need to mount this outlet to the wall. We got to run some conduit to it for a short run, and eventually we'll have the one up there and one back here where we're probably going to be doing most of our fabricating.
When we build a bench, yeah.
And we're going to need a welding table.
Yes.
Right now.
Yes.
Because apparently welding on a wooden table is not what you're supposed to do.
No, we about set it on fire the other day.
Yeah, let's get started on getting that conduit ran.
All right. Hey, Ricky, what you got there?
So this is so we decided to open it up, and they do have it's kind of nice. You have like a table here for what you want to weld and different gases. I was wrong. It is 75% argon, 75 CO2.
25 CO2, yeah.
Yeah. But you can run 100% of either. And you can see what you need to have your settings
Right,
at.
so
and
wire
everything.
size is in inches.
Right. So typically, most time for I've seen is 300s. And so like,
Wire
I
size
wonder what size wire they gave us with it. 0.8 millimeter. Okay.
So now we get to convert.
So maybe that's a conversion on here. No, they don't.
All right,
So
we'll figure it out.
we
It's
have
not a big deal. It's just kind of funny.
We just got to do our own conversion and
Yeah. Don't be off a decimal point.
yeah.
All right, let's get some wiring done. Well, we got going on.
So because we're going to be adding an outlet later, we're going to be going out this spot to go down there, but to be out of the way, coming right down here, I got 10-inch piece of 3/4 conduit. I'm going to sit right about in there, and once it's mounted and everything, we'll kill power
Up at the house.
to our panel here,
Yeah.
and then take off the cover, and then
We'll add a
we're
breaker.
going to use the breaker that's already in there,
Yep.
and wire it up, and we should be good to go. Shouldn't take more than another 30 minutes.
All right, we'll have power and that'll be good. Okay, Ricky, we're working in the dark here.
Yeah, so we got our outlet mounted here. There's a small offset on it so it could get away from this pipe. But now we're going to pull wire from there to our panel, and we just got a new 50 amp breaker.
This is a 50 amp circuit.
Run number 8 wire. We killed it up at the house, so it's dead in here. We can verify that ourselves if we really want to. Not much to it.
All right.
Ready to
So
go
let's
here
just
soon.
get the wire pulled and get her done. I'm gonna set the camera down and give you a hand.
All right.
All right, he's got the breaker installed, shut off. We run some 50 amp breakers, some number 8, and he's grounding the.
Doing things properly, gotta ground it.
Gotta get the grounds on it.
Yep, grounding the box, and then pretty much just laying the wires on that, and we should be welding. Show them what you just got.
Yeah, we'll do that after you get done here. You bet. Okay, Ricky's gonna figure out the wire. We got the gas.
We got the gas all set up, and right online, we wanted to be right about 25 CFH for
gas flow.
Yeah.
Yep. We'll learn.
Yeah, it's a learning process, but yeah, all the electrical's done now.
Yep.
We're pretty much setting up the welder.
Ended up having to buy an extension cord.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so our welder wouldn't, or all the cords and everything would not reach. So we got this 25 footer, good for 240, heavy duty.
50 amp.
Yep. Think about making our own, but this is a little less janky. And so now we can really weld anywhere in the shop.
Almost. We can almost reach.
Yeah, we're going to utilize it for quite a while.
All right. Well, let's get this wire in there and see how hard it is.
I've set these up before. This has been
a while.
Been a very long while.
We'll see how easy this is.
So easy an electrician can do it. I don't know how tight you want this, because obviously you don't want it to hang up.
Did you read the directions?
No?
Not yet?
No.
Okay, this could take a while.
Yeah.
I think
Come back.
I'll hang this up. Okay, actually that went pretty smooth.
And like always, we made it a lot more difficult than what it actually is. Anybody can do this. So the biggest thing they warned multiple times in the instructions is after you unhook the wire from the spool, that's how it's being held originally, do not let it go because it will unspool on itself. Luckily, we did not have that happen, surprisingly, actually. Then you feed it through there with your tensioner up, and you feed it through in the little ways. Put your tensioner down, and they tell you how to tension it, and then set the wire feed speed, and just run it out till it's coming out of the gun itself, and then you replace the nozzle and the coming back over it. And
All right.
simple as that.
So we're gonna take it over to the front, so we'll unplug it, move it, and get set up and do a couple of test passes. Again, this is not how to use this. We have no idea.
I've done some welding, taken welding classes, but that was on super expensive equipment and machines.
That was
and it's been years.
7 years, yeah, or more.
So I have an idea, and maybe it'll come back to me fast. But
Yeah, we're about to
it
find
is
out.
what it is now. So
All right, so why don't we wrap this up? And if you want to watch us struggle with welding and fabricating, we're just learning how, and see as we accumulate some skills. Like and subscribe.
Yeah, you'll see us utilize this hopefully a lot here in the future, and yeah, we'll see you next time.
All right.